Oh man. Well, I hope that I don't. Some days I feel like I want to. I think that what I'm hearing from them now is very, very genuine. And that is that, there was nobody like this guy. He was honest. I have a very upfront personality, as you're very well aware. A lot of people out there don't know. And they find out sometimes in those live chat questions and text questions and, how upfront that I can really be. But I think that being upfront with people is very, very important. Some people are very good judge of character. They know when they're being snowed. They know when people are being sincere. And I think that I'm very sincere with my customers. The way I'd like to be remembered is somebody who is reliable, professional. They don't use the word professional, but in so many words, they tell me that you're a professional distributor. What's a professional distributor? How do I know that they mean that? You're on time. You're consistent. You have a high degree of product knowledge. You answer our question. You reply to us promptly. Okay, if I text you, you text me back. You always have a wide product assortment. Your prices are great. You remember me at Christmas, which I always do. I mean, it's the things that they tell me every day that I think are the things that they're gonna remember me most by. I couldn't imagine a world without Goldie, but I have a feeling it's going to come someday. So I'd like to be remembered for somebody who took pride in what he did, who considered himself a professional, who operated on another level, which is what we're trying to accomplish here, is to do the same job that guys have been doing for 100 years on another level. I'm looking to give the biggies in my industry a run for their money, which I think pretty soon I'll be doing that. I'd like to be remembered for serving them with pride, quality, and integrity, which is sort of my personal mantra, my motto that I live by. I learned that from the same guy that told me, if you kick my dog, like you, and I won't like you. And if you don't kick my dog, then we can be friends. He taught me that. You got to serve people with pride, quality, and integrity. And I think that I genuinely believe that that's how people feel that deal with me. I've had people that we tried to get together. We did it, went a couple rounds around. It didn't work out. They always find their way back to me, which is one thing that I noticed. And I think it's for those reasons that they do. Once they get a taste of what I do, and then they go back out into the world and try to do it the other way, man, I hate to say it, but they always come back. You know what I mean? That's not an ego stroke. It's just a fact. It's just a simple truth. I could give you 12 salons on my route that's happened with, because I'm not easy. I make it clear that I make the rules on that truck, not anybody else. You know what I mean? And I stay hard and fast to my rules. And if they don't like them, they can buy somewhere else, because I have good pricing, because I'm reliable, because I give a higher level of service, because I don't charge for it, because. That's why I'm such a hard ass on that truck. Okay, they can afford to have that if they want to save money, get good service. You know what I mean? So it all really, really goes hand in hand. But at the end of the day, people respect you more when you operate that way than they do if you're just a shithead running around with the best price. Because I've been confronted with those shitheads recently, and they all disappear. As soon as it comes time for the next order and they give everything away, you never see them again, because it's really, really hard to run a beauty product distribution company. It just looks easy. It looks easy, but the truth is that it's very, very hard. It requires an astronomical amount of resources, capital, money, technology, everything that you can think of that it takes to run a business is what it takes to run a beauty distribution business. And so you have to separate yourself and give a point of difference. And, you asked me, how do I want to be remembered? I think pride, quality, and integrity are three things that will come to mind with the people that I serve, because it's painful for them when I'm not around. So it's apparent to me now that that's the way they feel.